If you've ordered a packet of my live sourdough starter in the mail, first off, thanks for ordering it. And if you're wondering how to bring it back to its full sourdough starter potential, that's what this video is about. When I prepare the live starter for mailing, I feed it well by mixing in plenty of flour, as well as coating it with flour, and then I shape it into something that resembles maybe a small hamburger patty before I seal it for mailing. Now, I'm not sure what the Postal Service does to it, but I think it goes through a mail reader, which apparently acts like a large steamroller and smashes it amazingly flat. In any case, unless it's been exposed to freezing conditions for too long, it should still be very much alive when you receive it. Just be sure to follow these instructions immediately after you get your starter. It's starting to get hungry and it very much needs your attention. This packet of starter was sealed up exactly 7 days ago, so let's see what kind of experience we have trying to get it back into good shape. All you really want to do is spoon out enough contents of the packet to work with, and anything more than about a tablespoon should be adequate. So it's a little stiff, and it's kind of stiffened up and dried up in the week that it's been in that packet. But that's enough to work with right there. Now I'm going to get more out just for the heck of it, but you don't really need to. So there's about, I don't know, probably about a tablespoon or two of starter, and all I'm going to do now is mix in 2 tablespoons of room temperature purified or spring water and a couple of tablespoons of flour, and mix it up. Mixes up pretty easily. And then I'm going to cover it with plastic and let it sit at room temperature for about 24 hours. So we'll come back this time tomorrow and take the next step. Okay, it's the next morning, and it hasn't even been 24 hours. It's been more like 18 hours. And already the starter's looking really good. It's bubbly and spongy. Hopefully you can see that. Bubbles on the surface. And if you could maybe even hear the sound, kind of a spongy sound. So at this point it's really just a matter of building it up to the quantity you desire with once or twice daily feedings. So I'm going to go ahead and give it about 1/3 of a cup of flour, and these are just kind of random numbers, and a 1/4 cup of water, a little bit less water in volume than the amount of flour I'm going to give it, and stir it up and check back again in a few hours. Cover it as I had before and let it just sit. And we'll come back in 4 or 5, maybe 6 hours max and take a look at it. Okay, so another 6 hours has passed, which brings the total since we started this process to 24 hours. And we're really done. The only thing I would do now is transfer the starter to a crock or a jar with a loose fitting lid like this, and put it in the refrigerator, and then just follow the instructions in the video entitled Managing Your Sourdough Starter. If the starter you receive in the mail doesn't come back to life within about 48 hours of starting this process, then there's probably something wrong and we need to take a look at it. So let me know, and maybe the solution is to send you some dried starter and work with that instead.